Welcome to episode number 3 of the Business Owners Releasing Negative Emotion series. Each episode, I work with the business owner and identify and release some old negative emotions, yes, they're this size, that are blocking, stopping them from making money or having business relationships. And today's topic is with my friend Jeanne, and she's an artist. And she has some belief that her stuff isn't good enough to sell. Do you think that about your stuff at home, your books, your courses, or whatever? It's called a limiting belief, and that's today's subject. My name is Michael Losier, and I release negative emotions at releasingnegativeemotions.com. And these negative emotions are left over from the past. They're unprocessed. That means one emotion this size keeps popping its head up. So every time Jeanne wants to sell her art or somebody talks to her about an art, there's an old emotion that keeps popping up that stops her from doing it with ease. Today's goal in this brief session, by the way, the timer's on. I've only got 15 minutes. Introduce Jeanne, find out what the challenge is, identify the emotion, and delete it for her. Stay tuned. This is episode number 3 again, and I am pretty excited to be helping Jeanne. And so, Jeanne, introduce yourself. Tell our friends about you.
Hi, my name is Jeanne Bundy, and I am an artist. I'm a writer as well, and I have an issue with actually selling my art because I don't feel like the public will like it. The public will keep it. You know, they don't want it. So I have that kind of belief system as well as with my books.
Yeah, okay. Writing. So anything you create, right? Whether it's art,
yeah.
or whether it's creation, or whether it's a piece of something or a written piece, and we all have that. So I'm just going to do a quick little dovetail because I've got 15 minutes and I know I can do it. To talk about law of attraction for a moment. Some of you might know that I wrote the book Law of Attraction. I sold 4 million copies. I am the how-to guy. And my book sums up to this. This is Jeanne and or I's vibrational bubble. And whatever I'm giving attention to, the law of attraction is responding to it. Why? Because that's the definition. The definition of law of attraction says it matches vibrations, whether positive or negative. And when do I have a vibration? I have one right now, one right now, one right now. And Jeanne's vibration about selling art and her books is including a negative vibration. And guess what? I didn't create the rule. I'm teaching it. Jeanne, say it when you see it.
I get what I vibrate.
I don't like it either. So here's the rule. If that's what you're receiving, that has to be what you're sending vibrationally. And you wouldn't say, well, I'm not sending that. You don't know that you're sending that, but it's our limiting belief. So again, today, I'm going to be doing it live, releasing a negative emotion session. I have a unique ability to connect with people, almost like through their computer. And with their permission, I can sort through their subconscious mind files because everything is stored. Everything we've touched and eaten and tasted and experienced, there's a file folder for everything. And my job is to go through Jeanne's file folders and pull out the one that says it's not okay to believe that people, I'm going to find out the belief. And I'm also going to find out the date of the file folder. When did she make up her mind about that? You see, a belief is a thought that I think over and over and over and over and over again. And before you know it, that belief became Jeanne's vibration, and that's what she's sending, so that's what she's getting. So my job today is to become Jeanne's proxy. That means on her behalf, I'm going to identify old baseball-sized unprocessed emotions from this chart. And how do I find it? I'm not guessing. I don't have a little whisper in my ear. I'm going to be using muscle testing. And I have an agreement with my brain that says, when I get a yes answer, lock my fingers. And when it's no, let it go. That's the rule. It's like a computer program. So when I'm connected to Jeanne as her proxy, I'm going to be asking yes or no questions using muscle testing and to find out which one of these baseball-sized emotions on that chart. And it's not enough to find it, Jeanne. Now that I find it, what next? I need to delete it with a magnet. You know, the only thing that can delete this baseball-sized energy is a magnet. Sometimes you might push them away or hide them, but guess what? They pop up. Jeanne, you know the expression when people say, you pushed my button?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a button at all. It's a ball. And this ball of energy keeps popping up. Is it anger? Is it jealousy? Is it bitterness? If you keep her having that emotion over and over and over again, well, it's an old unprocessed emotion. So Jeanne, Are you ready to begin your releasing negative emotion session?
Absolutely, Michael.
Okay. Just to remind our audience, today, for all my business friends, this is one of the 100 releasing negative emotion sessions you get in my business offer. It's 3 25-minute sessions, and I'm here to show you how I can do this and why we're doing it. Take a look at this faucet, Jeannie. This is how much water this faucet is allowing. Can we assume there's a lot more water available?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be hooked up to a fire truck or whatever. But what's stopping the resistance? What's keeping the handle shut? Look at item number 3, trapped emotions. These are old negative emotions, like that red symbol is a red negative symbol. These old negative emotions are blocking it. I'm going to release them. And what happens to the handle, Jeannie? It goes, eh, eh, eh. Jeannie, even if I open that chain, turn that handle a little bit, will I yield more allowing? Even if it's just a little bit?
Yes, of
You
course.
bet. I don't have to spin the thing off. I just have to go, So guess what's causing that? These. We've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds to get this job done. And if you're one of those people that say, I wish I was Jeannie, or I wish I could have all 100 sessions, you can go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/business, and I will change your vibe. And Jeannie, remind us, when the vibes change, what else changes?
Your emotions.
Our emotions and the results. You want to get a different result? Change your emotion, change the vibe, boom, here it is. So I'm starting my little protocol process right now to connect with Jeannie. I'm scanning right now. What are these? No, 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 no. That's a yeah. Am I Michael? Am I Jeannie? I'm just scanning for Jeannie. She's going to connect with her shortly. There we go. Am I Jeannie? Am I Michael? Am I Jeannie Smith? No. Am I Jeannie B? I am. Okay, here's my first question. How many, it's going to turn into a yes or no question. How many trapped emotions are causing me to hold the belief that people aren't going to want my work or my artwork or my book? How many trapped emotions? Well, first, do I believe that? I do. On a scale of 1 to 10, we love this. The subconscious mind's so smart. I'm going to ask, what is the severity of this belief? What is the severity of the belief that no one's going to like my style, my work, my book, my art? Is it more than 1, 2, 5, 8? Is it over 9? Is it over 10? No. What is it, Jeannie? It's a 10. So Jeannie, because she picked up a belief that she heard and thought it over and over and over again, became her belief or this thought. How many trapped emotions are holding this belief? Is it over 1? Yes. Is it over 2? Oh, it's not over 2. Is it under 2? So it's 2. And are they both on this blue chart behind Michael? Okay, now the hunt is on. By asking yes or no questions with 6 minutes and 55 seconds, I'm going to find out what it is. There's 2 of them. Are these both my own? Yes. Did I get these 2 emotions from the same date? Yes. How old was I? Was I over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7? I was 7. By the way, this is when we form a lot of our beliefs, and then we spend the rest of our lives making it true. At 6 minutes and 30 seconds, Jeannie, we've uncovered 2 baseball-sized emotions from that age that are causing you to hold the belief. And that belief is keeping your faucet shut tight and you're not allowing. Where are they, Michael Losier? Are they in column A or B? Are they row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Are they row 5? Yes. Okay, I'm going to read them out loud. We'll find out which one it is. The first one, is it conflict? What's that, Jeannie? It's a conflict. And is this conflict causing me to hold the belief that people aren't going to like my style or my artwork? Yes. And is it my own? I have a magnet. I'm releasing, and I'm swiping in front of my head because I'm pulling this from Jeannie. I don't want to take it on. And this magnet plus intention dilutes it. I'm releasing this old energy. Okay. Where's the next one? Is it column A? Is it row 1, 2, 1, 2, 3? It's row 3. Okay. It's row 3. Now, this word is called disgust. And it usually means taste. In this case, it wouldn't be taste. It would be something about values. It was disgusting that somebody would be able to sell their, make money with art or something like that. So there's an energy, it wasn't even yours, but it's forming the belief. Is that true? Yes. So I'm releasing this trauma energy. I'm going to measure my work now. Before today, it was a 10 out of 10 that I believe that people wouldn't want my like or my style or my book. Was it 10 out of 10? Is it 10 now? No. Is it under 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3? Is it under 3? Is it under 2? Is it under 1, over 1, 1? Pretty good. So we got your firm belief from a 10 to a 1, but I'm not done. How many more trapped emotions are causing me a little tiny bit that they might not like my work? Is it on the blue chart? No, it's on a trauma chart. We're going to the big boys. Is it on a trauma chart? Is it column A or B or C? It's column C. Is it row 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is this column C, 3, 3? Sorry, C, 4, 3. Is it column C, row 4, 1, 2, 3? Mommy does, my mom's absorbed. I'm going to interpret this for our friends at home. So this is an absorbed trauma energy of jealousy. I'm going to delete it, and then I'll explain it. I'm releasing this absorbed energy that I picked up from somebody else. It wasn't even mine, but now it's part of my vibe. And like a button, I wouldn't want to press it, would I? So I wouldn't want to activate this absorbed trauma of jealousy. So I don't want to make anybody jealous. I don't want to get paid for my art and talk about that I'm getting paid, and talk about that I'm a paid artist and people are commissioning me and they're buying my book and loving my work. I would not want anyone to be jealous, but I'm releasing it. There. Before today, was it okay to build a piece knowing that someone's going to pay for it and love it, or it was commissioned, or it meets? Was that okay before today? It wasn't. Is that okay now? Is that okay? Is it safe? Am I worthy? And do I believe it? Yes. And is it okay for me to anticipate interest, inquiries, purchases, commissions? Is that okay for me to hold that intention, expect that? That's okay. Is it safe? Am I worthy? Do I believe it? And am I done? Yes. Anything else I need to do about that? No. Am I done? Yes. Okay, Jeannie, at 2 minutes, 45 seconds, tell us if anything makes sense, what you felt, what you're thinking. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Absolutely, Michael. As soon as you said the absorbed, the trauma energy of jealousy, I can remember as a child, my mom was very crafty, whatever, but she would always hide everything because she didn't want people to think jealous of her and want things from that type of energy. So I'm like, yeah, that made perfect sense for me.
Yes.
Yeah, that we wouldn't show our stuff and whatever, so that way people didn't think that we were like better than them.
That's right.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be nice to, the next piece that you're going to create, because you're a creator, is that you hold the intention that there's a perfect match for this piece. Just like realtors, you know how they paint a room and say, oh, no one's going to like that. And I watch them say, you know what, we're going to sell this house because of that wall. So you can't match everybody. So who do you want to match?
Right.
Mimi, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. You have a brand new vibe. And when you have a brand new vibe, I'm like, we have time. We have 1 minute, 38 seconds, and we're going to use it up. Jeannie, read it when you see it.
Changing your vibe, changing your results.
That's right. And I can guarantee that I changed your vibe. Matter of fact, I raised your vibration using, this is the vibrational meter reader. I raised your vibration because I removed negative vibration. And when you remove negative vibration, the balance of your vibration is positive. Are you listening in right now, watching this, thinking, holy, you know what? Because when you take a look at how much you're allowing, there's a lot of water available and a lot of customers and clients and boyfriends and girlfriends. And there's so much available. But your resistance to receiving it, you can wish and want and all you want, make a big macaroni collage. That won't matter. What we need to do is loosen the resistance. I can help you do that around sales, prospects, clients, inactive clients, and referrals, and much more. Go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/business. Jeannie, you have been reset.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't hang up.